Do you wake up ready to conquer the day, or does the thought of your to-do list fill you with dread? Your mornings really can set the tone for everything that follows. So today, we're exploring some practical strategies to wake up motivated, focused, and ready to tackle your goals. Welcome to Small Business Big Visibility, the podcast empowering you, adventurous small business owners, to attract your ideal customers and boost your revenue. I'm your host, Jason McKenzie. Each week, we'll explore easy-to-implement tools and strategies to take your business to new heights and build the lifestyle you want. If you're ready for more profits and less stress, let's get started. With just a few small changes, you can transform your mornings into a powerful tool for staying on track. Now, in our last episode, we talked about overcoming motivation crises. When the emergencies start piling up and overwhelm sets in, we discussed how small actions, stepping away to reset, and focusing on manageable wins can help you reclaim your drive. But what if you could start your day with motivation instead of trying to find it in the middle of a crisis? That's what today's episode is all about, designing your mornings to set the tone for success. Your morning really should be a fresh start, a chance to build momentum before all the distractions and the stress take over. Yet, for many of us, mornings can feel just simply overwhelming. Maybe you wake up dreading the day ahead, or maybe you're not even sure where to start. Now, the good news is you have the power to change all of it. By implementing just a few simple strategies, you can wake up feeling energized, focused, and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. Today, we're going to discuss some proven techniques to help you master your mornings and make motivation a habit. So several years ago, I went through a phase where my mornings felt like a battle. I'd wake up to a buzzing phone filled with emails, texts, and notifications demanding my attention. Instead of starting the day with purpose, I'd dive straight into putting out fires, and by mid-morning, I was already feeling drained. One night, after an especially chaotic morning that left me playing catch-up all day, I decided something had to change. I grabbed a notebook and just started writing down what was bothering me. Everything from big business worries to small frustrations, even little things like unanswered emails. Then, next to each worry, I'd write down what I can do about it. For things I couldn't control, I created a mental box. I told myself, I'll come back to this when I can do something about it. But for now, I'm putting it in the box. That simple exercise did something incredible. It cleared my mind. For the first time in a while, I was able to go to bed without stress just weighing me down. When I woke up in the morning, I had more clarity. I wasn't staring at this mountain of problems. Instead, I had a list of actionable steps for the day. That morning, I followed the list, tackled some, moved on, and as I checked off items, my motivation started to grow. The day wasn't perfect, but it was productive, and it all started with a much more calm and intentional morning. Now, have you ever woken up and immediately felt overwhelmed by the day ahead? Or maybe you didn't even sleep good. Maybe you were up half the night because your body was so stressed about it. Maybe it's problems like a long list of client demands, a project that feels like it's never going to end, or even just personal stress that is creeping into your life. Now, what worked for me can also work for you to reduce that dread, frustration, and stress that you feel. Remember, it all starts the night before. When you go to bed, carrying this weight of everything you need to do, your brain will spend the night spinning through worries instead of resting. But if you can take just a few minutes and start writing out those worries and create a simple plan, you're giving your brain permission to relax. You're setting that stage for a fresh, motivated start the next morning. Now, transforming your mornings isn't just about waking up earlier and trying to do more. It's about creating a mental environment that fuels motivation. So here's the steps of how to do it. Step 1, end your day with clarity. Before you go to bed, write down everything on your mind. Next to each worry or task, write down what can be done about it. For anything you can't control, mentally put it in the box. Tell yourself, I'll come back to this problem or I'll come back to this issue when I can do something about it. Then, Spend a few minutes picturing what it's going to feel like to overcome those challenges. Imagine celebrating the wins, seeing progress, and how life's going to improve as you achieve your goals. Visualization is a powerful motivator. Now, the next step is starting small in the morning. Just plan 3 manageable tasks for the next day and write them down. When you wake up, focus on completing just one. The sense of accomplishment is going to give you more energy to tackle the next task. Remember, motivation isn't a one-time boost. It's a muscle that you build through consistent habits. By ending your day with clarity and starting your mornings with purpose, you create a cycle of momentum that carries you forward even on those tough days. Motivation really is a practice, not a magic fix. But with small, consistent actions, you can train your brain to wake up with a clearer mind and a stronger sense of purpose. Motivation doesn't wait for you to wake up. You'll create it the night before with these steps. So I invite you tonight to take 5 minutes and write down all the things that are stressing you, what you can do about it, and pick 3 that you're going to work on the next day. For anything you can't work on, put it in the mental box. Hey, if this episode resonated with you, I'd love it if you would subscribe and also share it with another business owner that could maybe use a bit of a boost. Next time, we're going to explore how to move beyond the to-do list and find motivation by connecting your daily work to your bigger vision. Until next time, start your day strong and watch your business thrive.